Hello everyone and welcome to my Point in Progress Game of the Year list, where I get to talk about my personal favorite games of 2024. Of course, we do this every year. I'm very happy to share this with you, and let's just go ahead and get right to it. While I typically don't find myself drawn to video games that are heavily steeped in swords, dragons, and magic, there are occasional exceptions that manage to pique my interest. Games like Fable, with its charming world and moral choices, and the critically acclaimed Baldur's Gate 3, with its rich storytelling and tactical combat. However, what truly captivates me in gaming is the intricate tapestry of relationships that can be woven between a well-crafted cast of characters, similar to the deep and impactful connections found in the Mass Effect series. With that, Dragon Age Veilguard manages to masterfully blend these character-driven narratives, the seamless integration of engaging, fast-paced gameplay, and a captivatingly emotional resonant story, reminiscent of cinematic experiences found in Mass Effect, but also even like Guardians of the Galaxy, creating a gaming experience that is fulfilling through all the requirements for an exceptional title. Dragon Age Veilguard is remarkably accessible to newcomers like myself, who might not have been extensively experienced with this series. It successfully sparked my curiosity about the rich and expansive world and lore of Theatus, potentially leading me to explore other games of the Dragon Age series and delve deeper into the history and conflicts that shape this fascinating franchise. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the second installment in the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy, was a highly anticipated game for me this year. As a new fan of the original PlayStation Classic, I was eager to see how the developers would expand and reimagine the story and the world in this new version. The shift to a more open world format was a welcoming change, allowing for greater exploration and discovery. The world felt vast and immersive, with plenty of secrets to uncover and side quests to complete. It was a joy to revisit familiar locations and to see them rendered in such stunning detail, as well as to explore new areas that were not present in the original game. The combat system was also a highlight, with a satisfying blend of real-time action and strategic turn-based elements. The ability to switch between characters on the fly and utilize their unique abilities added a layer of depth and excitement to the battles. The game also featured a wide amount of minigames, from rhythm-based challenges to chocobo racings, which provided some fun and engaging diversion from the main story. The narrative continued to be intriguing, and with plenty of twists and turns to keep me invested. The characters were well developed and relatable, and the voice acting was superb. The ending did leave me wanting more, and I'm eagerly participating in the conclusion of this epic trilogy, so we'll just see how that goes. Otherwise, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was an exceptional game that exceeded all my expectations in many ways. It successfully captured the spirit of the original, while also taking some bold new steps in terms of gameplay and storytelling. It is a must-play for fans of the series, and a strong contender for the Game of the Year, but it isn't my personal Game of the Year. Holy Paul Verhoeven. Helldivers 2 is a fantastic moment-to-moment video game. While I casually enjoyed the original Helldivers on the PlayStation Vita, I never truly grasped its potential until I experienced it with my friends in Helldivers 2. The game has taken the gaming community by storm, and my friends were all eager to join. Facing relentless waves of bugs and Terminator-like enemies, we found strength in numbers and camaraderie. The limitation of gameplay and the ever-present threat of friendly fire from my well-meaning but simply silly, chaotic friends created some hilarious and unforgettable moments. Helldivers 2 is more than just a game. It was a bonding experience for our group at Point in Progress. It holds a special place in my heart, and we eagerly anticipate the new update that will allow us to continue to fight for our democracy. This, again, one of the best games that we've played as a team. Ubisoft, a giant in the gaming industry, has faced a challenging period recently. Their latest releases, particularly those targeting next-gen consoles, haven't quite hit the mark, leaving many players, myself included, feeling underwhelmed. However, a glimmer of hope emerged from an unexpected source: a revitalization of one of their oldest franchises, Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is a delightful surprise, a game that successfully blends the series' classic roots with modern side-scrolling platforming mechanics. It's a testament to the fact that sometimes looking back can be the best way to move forward. What truly sets the game apart is its level design. The world is sprawling, an interconnected web of sub-levels, each brimming with intricate traps and challenging enemies. Navigating these environments is a joy, thanks to the game's incredibly tight and responsive controls. It's a platformer that feels both classic and fresh, and a testament to the skill and care of the development team. The success of The Lost Crown leaves me yearning for more. However, it of course was not a true success in the eyes of Ubisoft, which is sad. More people should play this game. It's a reminder of the potential that the Prince of franchise has, and I sincerely hope that Ubisoft recognizes this and continues to invest in its reimagined direction. The gaming world needs more experiences like this, games that respect their heritage while embracing modern sensibilities. In a sea of generic open-world titles and live service games, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is a breath of fresh air. It's a game that reminds us of the power of well-crafted platforming, engaging level design, and tight controls. It is a gem that deserves to be discovered and celebrated, and I, for one, cannot wait to see where new paths that will lead the Prince next. Before I give my final game of the year, I, of course, want to give an honorable mention to a game that I did play a lot this year. I did play quite a bit, the original Devil May Cry. It is a fantastic action game. I, played a little bit of it too when I was a kid, but I never played one nor finished it. But this is the year that I actually got to accomplish that, and man, oh man, I'm very excited for future stuff with Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is now a new fan favorite of mine, so very excited to see how that goes. And now for my final choice. If Point in Progress was around when the PlayStation 5 launched, Astro's Playroom would have undoubtedly secured a spot on my must-play list. This title served as both an impressive technological showcase for my new console and a platformer that perfectly scratches that gaming itch. I'm truly grateful that Sony empowered Team Asobi to create what I now consider a new benchmark for contemporary platformers, Astrobot. The game's attention to detail is simply astounding. The level design is ingenious, the music is captivating, and the artistic design of the characters is truly remarkable. The gameplay loop of collecting various PlayStation characters while facing increasingly challenging levels struck a chord with me. The journey towards achieving the Platinum Trophy was an absolute delight. Upon completing the game, I was left yearning for more. Astrobot is an essential experience for any PlayStation 5 owner. It is a title that I wholeheartedly recommend, and I eagerly anticipate future installments in this series. Moreover, the game's celebration of PlayStation's rich history is a nostalgic treat for longtime fans. Collecting iconic characters and encouraging familiar elements from beloved franchises invokes a sense of joy and appreciation for the legacy of PlayStation. Astrobot isn't just a game. It is a love letter to PlayStation and a testament to the creativity and innovation of Team Asobi. Astrobot is a masterclass in platform design, technical marvel, and a nostalgic journey through PlayStation's history. It is a must-play title that showcases the true potential of the PS5, leaving a lasting impression on anyone who experiences its magic. I eagerly await the future of the Astrobot series and the boundless possibilities that Team Asobi will undoubtedly explore. And that has been my Game of the Year list. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did writing it. I've had so much fun having fun experiences this year with video games and celebrating some of that with, of course, you and the people at Point in Progress. So again, thank you for watching all the videos. Thank you for being here and enjoying, of course, Game of the Year. And please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. What was your favorite Game of the Year? I want to know. And let's celebrate all together. Thank you. Till next time.